My first guest tonight, as an international movie star you know from Evita, Zorro, and Puss in Boots. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Antonio Banderas. I can't be outstyled by you. I love that.
You are copying me. You are copying me.
Amazing. It's the sincerest form of flattery. Now, you're in New York right now, but you live in London, right?
I have been living in London now for 4 years.
Yeah. I can tell. I can tell from the thick accent.
It totally changed my accent, as everybody probably already noticed. Yeah, and it's going to cost me some money because how am I going to do Puss in Boots now, for example? Yeah.
Right, now you sound like a Cockney chimney sweep now.
For example, he got a very Mexican, Californian accent, but not a British accent, as I have now.
Yes. Why London? Why do you like London?
Well, it's Europe. I want to go back to Europe. It's the closest that you can find in Europe to Hollywood, you know, in terms of actors, directors, producers.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
And with my girlfriend, actually, she didn't want to leave Europe. She was living in Switzerland. I found a place that is in the middle of the way between Spain and the United States.
Now, you grew up in, is it Malaga?
Malaga,
Spain.
Sounds like Malibu, but it's Malaga.
Malaga, Spain. Small town?
It's a city with 500,000.
Okay, that's pretty big. Now, you're playing Picasso now in National Geographic's Genius series. Last year it was Einstein, this year it's Picasso, and he grew up in your hometown.
Yes, he was born there, and he left Malaga by the age of 12, I think.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
But even by the age of 12, he could paint like a master.
He was actually... not so many people knows about this, but Picasso, by the age of 14, 15 years old, he can paint actually like Velázquez or Vermeer. He was a figurative painter before he just broke completely the structures of painting at the time, and he became more, you know, into exploration in the art of painting. But yes, he did these figurative paintings.
Is that because he felt like he had mastered a traditional style, and there had to be a new horizon? There had to be some new.
Well, his father was a professor of painting, so you know, he taught him to be very academicist at the beginning. And it was not until the time that he went to France that he started discovering all these new styles. And then he practiced practically all of those styles. And Impressionism, Expressionism, Cubism. He did practically everything, and everything went very well. He became huge. In his personal life, he got a little bit more of problems, actually.
Yes. The hugeness is the interesting thing about him, because we often think of artists, even great artists, as having a very tortured life or a very poor life or not being appreciated in their own time. Right. But that's exactly not Picasso's story,
No,
right?
It's not Picasso's story. He was very rich, very respected, very, you know, very soon, probably, yeah.
Now, so he grew up in the town where he was born, was there to his 12. Was he a hero in the town?
Oh, yes, and especially, you know, you have to think that when I was a little kid, Spain was still under a dictatorship. So we didn't have so many heroes outside of the country. Mm-hmm. And the ones that were outside of the country were opposite to the regime of Franco at the time. So they were covered. But to stop Picasso from irradiate, you know, his power was impossible, even for Franco, you know. So the news that we had a painter that was well known all around the world, it was impossible to stop. So he was our hero for many of my generation. Yeah, definitely.
Well, we have a clip here from the from Genius, Picasso. He's facing off against is it a Spanish fascist or a Nazi?
Nazis.
A Nazi?
Yeah,
what year
we're going to see
this
in the 40s. It's the occupation of Paris by Nazis in the middle of the Second World War. And he was one of the artists who didn't leave. He stayed there and confronted the Nazis very dangerously,
and
obviously.
What's happening in this clip?
In this clip, he's just actually being threatened by a German SS officer, and he's actually threatening him back.
Okay, Jim.
I am told you're General Mueller. He's an admirer of mine. Go ahead. Take me. You see what happens when he finds out you arrested the most famous artist in the world. Perhaps it is you who will disappear.
That's badass. Is that based on a true story that he sort of stared them down?
One of the good things about the show is that behind there is a great institution like National Geographic that give a lot of gain a lot of prestige during many years of good work and a lot of credibility. So for us, it was very important to have somebody behind that can put the facts on the table. That
so it's research.
Absolutely.
Well, he got in trouble with the Nazis, and have you ever gotten in trouble with your art?
Yes. Actually, I was. In Franco's times, well, I remember, let me see.
For people don't know, people may not remember that Generalissimo Francisco Franco, who is, last I checked, still dead.
Yeah.
He was the fascist, brutal fascist leader of Spain.
Got a dictatorship for 40 years in Spain. And so, no, there was a time, there was a group called El Joglars in Barcelona, and they got arrested because they did a play against the regime, right? So all groups in Spain, we just made a pact that we have to just do some reivindicative protest theater just to liberate these guys. So we were doing something like that in Malaga, in my hometown. And I was performing, and we were performing, in those years, I'm talking about 1976, 1977, with a face in white, with mime, very dramatic movements, no words, doing something like that.
Everything is Godspell.
Yeah, exactly. And so I remember doing that and seeing with the corner of my eye something that was shining in the wings. And I didn't know what it was. So I kept going, doing my thing. And then when the curtain went down and I looked, it was the shine of the helmets of the cops. They were waiting for us to just finish the show. So these guys got on the stage and they put us all on our bellies. Everybody down! They handcuffed us and they took us to the police station. But the point was that my father was a cop at the time. He was a secret police. So when I got to the police station, I got my father coming to me and couldn't recognize me at first. He couldn't recognize me because I had my face white. And he says, "Is that you?" And I said, "Yeah, what are you doing here?" He asked me. I said, "What are you doing here?" Ask this guy over here. There was a huge cop behind me. He said, what am I doing here? I was with a handcuff. He said, "Go to your mother, go to the house." I said, "I cannot go to my mother with a handcuff." So, this story happened. And then they released me. I said, "I'm not going without my friends." So they had to release everybody. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, we have a bunch of clowns on the street, all painted in white. Yeah, stories like that all the time happening in Spain at the time.
Well, has playing Picasso changed you?
I think so, in a way. Every character that I have played in my life changed me, including Puss in Boots.
Of course. Has it imbued you with any artistic ability, you think?
I can probably paint a little bit better than before. I start doing the...
Well, I'd like to see how much you can.
Really?
We have a sketch pad here. We have a sketch pad here for you.
Right.
We have a pen for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm gonna sketch you, and
you're gonna
sketch me.
And
it has to be very very fast. Okay.
Very fast.
Let's get your pen ready.
Oh my God.
We're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh my God.
Okay. Can you guys play a little Spanish guitar? Okay. Okay. Ready? Okay. You ready? On your mark.
Okay.
Get set. Go.
I got you!
All right, show me yours.
It's a Picasso!
Thank you. Genius. Picasso. Premieres Tuesday on National Geographic. Antonio Banderas, everyone. We'll be right back with Senator Kamala Harris.